So confronting them, there's going to be a winner and a loser, and it's probably going to be, you're going to be the loser. But if you face them with an open heart, a curious mind, fear is... Hi, Muffin. Hi. Isn't she so adorable? I love you so much. Yes. So we're talking, Muffin, about confronting our fears. Muffin's not afraid of anything. Actually, that's not true. When we first moved into this place in Wyoming, there's 9 horses outside. She was afraid of the horses. When we used to live in Utah and the deer would come to the window, she would be afraid, and her hair would go out on the sides. Or downstairs in the office when I would work and the turkeys would knock the windows. She was afraid of that. Anyways, I'm just trying to be silly with your question, because your question is, Allana, how can we address our fears by confronting them? I think I understand the gist of what you're talking about. Like, if we avoid our fears, they will grow. But if we face them, they will transform. But I'm going to be really specific. Oh, stretch, Muffin, stretch. Yep, stretch. The word confront has this like combative energy. Like, it's me against my fears. Like, it's going to be a fight. And whatever you resist persists. Oh, and you want to come say hi? Sure, I want to say hi to everybody over here too. Mwah! Oh, she's having a cuddle moment. If you resist your fears, they're going to grow big. And then the smallest little thing is going to freak you out because you haven't faced them. And I'm going to use the word integrated them. So confronting them, there's going to be a winner and a loser. And it's probably going to be, you're going to be the loser. But if you face them with an open heart, a curious mind, fear is, in my opinion, just a part of you that needs to be loved and acknowledged and validated. And it's like little you saying, I'm scared. It's a first date. I'm scared. It's a job interview. I'm scared. I was going to say something sexual, but that would be an older little you. That would be more of an adult little you. But we have little yous all the way up to like 10 minutes ago, and I'm 52. So there's lots of little yous in there. So a little you in terms of sexuality, older, would be like, I'm afraid to express my desires. I'm afraid to let go, right? A little you could be afraid to trust in God, trust in the universe, surrender, flow. So there's a lot of little yous in there, all different ages, who are afraid. You want to confront the one that's afraid? It's going to do this, or it's going to shut down, or it's going to numb you out, or you're going to get into your head and you're not going to be embodied in the moment and present. So I find that leaning in and getting curious and being kind and compassionate to our afraid parts calms them down, brings them home into our heart, aligns our energy, raises our level of coherence. And then with a heart open, that's where bravery and courage comes from, not a closed heart. And then we can be vulnerable, and we no longer seek an outcome to feel whole and safe on the inside. We source our security from the inside out because of all our little bits, all our little yous are home, and we are whole. Not perfect, we're whole. We got this. We've got our own back. And if it doesn't go well, okay, well, that's maybe we don't prefer it, but we're okay. And we move on. How do you do that? That's the quantum psychology processes that I've been trained in, that I've trained my Allana Pratt method coaches in, a combination of 20 years of going to workshops, getting certifications. I've combined into my own 10 Allana Pratt method processes, which you learn when you're in my group coaching program, which me or my coaches take you through in private sessions, which you will go through when you go to any of my retreats, etc. These processes work. I believe they're better than average. There can be a lot of great therapy out there, but just like the average therapy, it's more than just talking about it. It's more than just having a good cry. It's more than, and all of these are helpful. Vision boards, helpful. Tapping, helpful. All this helpful. But until you're willing to feel and you learn how to take a feeling and fully feel it into the integration, the wisdom, the capacity that experience was meant to give you in the first place in the form of courage, bravery, surrender, the ability to speak up, the ability to let go, compassion, all these capacities. We're not just like born like that, in my opinion. We kind of forget who we are to remember who we are. How can we know forgiveness if we haven't been betrayed? How can we know courage if we haven't been afraid? Right? How can we be free and liberated if we haven't known self-criticism, feeling contracted, hiding, blaming ourselves or others, right? That's how we learn. So there's nothing wrong with these challenging feelings. They're invitations from pain into pleasure. Yeah? So we're really good at helping people with this. Don't ask me to do your accounting, as I've said on other videos. Many times I've said, don't ask me to cook. And people are like, Lana, you're a good cook. And I'm like, okay, I do have my like 3, 4, 5 meals, and they are good. I'm just not one of those open the fridge, whip up a gourmet meal kind of people. And maybe it's that I actually prefer to eat what people cook me rather than cook myself. Maybe that's it. But anyways, my superpower is in helping you be your best self. Live unapologetically, live with your heart open and magnetically in the flow, putting one foot in front of the other. Attract your ideal partner, your ideal work situation, which will then attract your partner because you're living your purpose, and that's really sexy. Shifting your relationship with your kids, even being able to attract more flow of money. Everything's a relationship. Even your intimate relationship with money is a relationship. So this is, if any of these areas sound intriguing to you and exactly the next step on your personal evolution and journey, I would love to connect with you. Actually, Natalie would love to connect with you. I am blessed to be so busy with my clients and building of the Heartmates app and even a reality show that is unfolding lots of amazing things. So I'm so blessed to be able to be working on even more ways to contribute to you, while Natalie, my amazing intimacy success advisor, takes incredible care of you. So safe, makes you feel so seen, so understood, and provides incredible value, showing you your intimacy blind spot. You can register for an intimacy blind spot breakthrough call with her and learn more about all of our different programs and retreats by going to alanapratt.com/connect. Otherwise, I'll see you here on YouTube or Instagram or my podcast, Intimate Conversations, and continue to love you on this journey together. All my love.